Formula One returns to South Africa for the first time since 1985, but Kyalami is a much revised and modernised circuit.
7 years ago, on the old circuit, Nigel Mansell scored his second ever Grand Prix win in a dominant style. It was a prelude to 2 years in which Mansell came very close to winning the world title, but never quite managed it. But he remained a very popular man in South Africa, and the country was quick to revive its keen interest in Formula One.
This display here today, you can see the crowds outside. The interest is there, and where you have the interest and the support from the public, the gladiators come forward.
Qualifying was an interesting affair, with some novices like the Italian lady Giovanna Amati in her Brabham struggling for most of the time. Nigel Mansell, on the other hand, was in devastating form. Right from the start of the weekend, he dominated qualifying, losing no time in showing everybody that he and his Renault-powered Williams were going to be the force to beat this year.
He completely dominated both sessions and beat the world champion Ayrton Senna comfortably to take the 18th pole position of his career.
On this Kyalami circuit, Mansell knew that the first start of the season would be all-important. At the green light, he out-sprinted Senna into the first corner to take the lead, exactly as he did 7 years ago. For Senna, the writing was on the wall when Riccardo Patrese and the other Williams pushed his way through to second place, and together with Mansell, started to vanish into the distance. First lap brought more drama when Martin Brundle's Benetton touched Andrea de Cesaris's Tyrrell and spun. Brundle restarted, but retired soon after with a broken clutch. Ferrari's season started dismally, with first Ivan Capelli and then Jean Alesi retiring with engine problems. By that time, Mansell's lead over Patrese and Senna was more than 20 seconds, and he was busy lapping slower cars, supported avidly by the fans. Behind the leading trio, the young German Michael Schumacher, driving his 7th Grand Prix in a Benetton, drove steadily to finish 4th. Lotus driver Johnny Herbert scored his best result in 3 years, finishing a very promising 6th. So after the potential of the previous year, it was a perfect 1-2 for the Williams team.
Mansell was never really threatened, and Patrese successfully fended off Senna's challenge to finish 10 seconds ahead of the Brazilian.
It was a question of pushing very hard and trying to build up a little bit of a gap and then managing it. Ayrton was pressuring Riccardo obviously halfway through the race because I was pushing quite hard later on and it was not going away. And then it was just a question of trying to have a bit of spare time with the traffic, but the traffic was pretty good.